Hi friends, this is Anmol. I'm a motivational speaker. Last week I was reading a magazine and I saw in a magazine a very interesting quote. And the quote was, "You are the average of the 5 people with whom you spend most of your time." This quote was really powerful to me and I thought in this video I would like to share with you a very important aspect for the students community. Science behind groupism in a classroom. I repeat, science behind groupism in a classroom. Let me start with a story. There was a rabbit in a forest. This rabbit was very busy typing in the computer. Suddenly a fox comes to the rabbit and asks to the rabbit, "Rabbit, what are you doing?" The rabbit very busily tells to the fox, "I am doing a PhD on how to kill a fox." The fox gets very agitated and tells to the rabbit, "Nee eppadra, you can kill me." The rabbit very calmly says to the fox, "If you feel, then okay, do one thing. Why don't you come with me to my burrow?" So the rabbit and the fox goes to their burrow. After some time, the rabbit brings the bone of the fox. Everybody is astonished. A rabbit killing a fox. And again the rabbit comes and starts typing in the computer. After some time, an eagle comes to the rabbit and asks to the rabbit, "What are you doing?" Again the rabbit says the same thing, "I'm doing a PhD on how to kill an eagle." Again the eagle gets agitated. The rabbit and the eagle goes to its burrow, and after some time the rabbit brings the bone of the eagle. You may be wondering, how is a rabbit able to kill an eagle or a fox? Friends, the moral of the story was, the rabbit had a partner and the partner was lion. The work of the rabbit was to get fox or get eagle, and the work of the lion was to kill the fox or the eagle. Now why I wanted to tell this? I have been addressing students for the last 8 years. I have been interacting with a lot of students in different parts of the country, and I found one common mistake that is happening today in the education, maybe in the classroom environment, and that is, there is no science behind groupism. If you take the story of the rabbit and the lion, assuming if the rabbit had 20 rabbits as its partners, it couldn't have killed the eagle or the fox. All it had is a one right partner, and that is the lion. If you generally take a typical classroom environment, maybe taking an example of my hometown Coimbatore, which is in Tamil Nadu, India, you find the students divide themselves into various groups, which is like students from Kerala form one group. Then we have the bright students who form another group. The students from the Tamil background form another group. The students from government school form another group. The students who travel by bus form another group. The students who are in hostel form another group. The students who travel maybe who are from a convent school form another group. There is no science behind it. I said in the initial part of this video that you are the average of the 5 people with whom you spend most of your time. For example, I am an IT student, and if I do not know coding, if I spend more time with a student who knows coding, then only I can improve my coding. But today what happens? You find that the 4 or 5 good techie students in the class form a gang together, they spend a lot of time, and the students who really do not know coding join with the students who really do not know coding. Assume a student has 4 arrears, he gets along with a student who has more than 6 arrears, rather than getting along with a student who has no arrears. Just imagine, again, I am not at all speaking about friendship. I am only speaking about a science which needs to be brought in for having groupism in a class. We spend the most crucial time of our life in a college, and if that is actually being used in a better way, trust me, our life will be much better. If I do not know English, இப்போ எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியலனா, யாருக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியுமோ அவங்க கிட்ட போய் நான் நிறைய டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணனா எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் வரும். If I spend more time with a student who doesn't know English, how do you think my English will improve? That is the fundamental of life. We always try to get associated with someone who is still worse than us or of our level, but we do not really want to get associated with people who are actually better than us. So, my message to you in this video would be, as a student, I would want you to understand one thing, that the 4 years or 3 years or 2 years that you spend in a college, if you can bring science behind it and make your time very much productive, you can add and improve and bring a lot of value to your life and purpose for your being there in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. So once again, I would also repeat, you are the average of the 5 people with whom you spend most of your time. So if your average 5 people in your class are students who are aspiring to be an entrepreneur, maybe, who knows, you can be the next Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or Ratan Tata or Narayana Murthy or Asim Premji. So once again, I emphasize the students community to understand that they have been a part of a great India, and for us to become a great India, we all need to do is make sure that everything in our life is meaningful and productive. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would request you to share with your friends and also subscribe to our channel guruji.net. Thank you so much.